Alright guys, a couple weeks ago I was on a run and I had arrived too early to make delivery, and there was a closeout store next door, and it's kind of a, I don't know, here in the States at least, it's a chain store. I don't know how easily it's found, but I'm not going to give the name out here. I'm not sure if I should, but either way, ran across a few locks, and this was one of them. Cal lock, padlock, solid steel. Down here it says high security, and this price tag here, it says their price, whatever that is. I mean, whoever they purchased it from, that's what you would have paid had you bought it at their store, whoever they are. And then at the store I actually purchased it from, well, their price, $11.99. And then at the store I actually purchased it from, which is our price, $5.99. So I thought, wow, that's a big thing. Looks like it might be repinnable, rekeyable, recorable, whatever. Tried to find the wildest bidding that I could, but they all looked fairly the same. You'll get a look at the key when I open it. But either way, it said high security on it, and I thought, well, for $6, why not? So anyway, let's see if I can get this sucker on camera, unboxed and picked. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Alright. So it came with 3 keys. Oops, see if I'm still in frame here. And if it'll focus. There's the key bitting. Doesn't look very imaginative, but ooh, that's a hefty. It opens. Definitely stays shut with the key not being in. And having a look down in here, yep, there's a Phillips screw in there, so it is recorable, rekeyable, whatever. And this is not rust here, that's grease. Interesting. Okay, so locked up again. Huh, that's not very flush mounted in there, but either way, hopefully still in frame. Let's see if I can get her picked. I'm getting a lot of feedback. Alright, let me reset the camera just a little bit here, because I seem to have a stand in the way. Sorry guys, this might take a little while. So, still locked up. Now, let's try a different approach. Let's try the Peterson pry bar. in here. Boy, that's a... Holy cow. I don't know if you can see that, but that's just sloppy in there. Holy cow. This might actually prove to be a challenge just because of the sheer crappy tolerances. Such crappy tolerances in there. Wow, that core in there is just wiggling so bad. You know what, guys? Jeez. Well, let's get out a trusty pick, a pagoda, 3-peak, a different tension wrench, see if I can scrub it open. See what goes on here. All right. Well, I'm not going to bore you guys any further with this failure. So, that core in there is just so sloppy in that lock. In just, what, few minutes between unpackaging and playing. I'm going to call this one an unboxing failure. But I'm definitely going to take this apart a little bit and see what's going on in here, see if I can't just tighten it up and figure it out. And I'll come back to you when I figured it out. So, thanks for watching anyway. Even the best of us can't get them right out of the package and straight away. We usually have to play around a little bit before we can get it. So, back to you guys soon.
Epic fail.
Alright, I'm back. And took this lock apart. Had a look inside. I'm not sure what can be done other than maybe a total recore. But man, that core in there is sloppy. The tolerances for keeping this whole thing together, I mean, that's not even flush. Crappy machining here where it's not quite flush either. But single pin picking was just not happening so well for me on this one. Maybe just because of the crappy tolerances, I don't know. But I'll have to come back to this one in a little bit. But I did find it would... Watch it make a liar out of me. Nope. Ooh. Well, I think I just broke the lock. Well, you can see that's turned. Here we go. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just break the lock. And I think I did. Crap. Well, it's locked back up. It would fall pretty quickly under the triple peak pagoda. I was actually able to just get it to open and pop. Wow, I think I'm actually spreading out the core of this thing up in here. I think I actually widened it a little too far with my trying to get it open, because it does take a little bit of tension to open it. But, you know, I'm hoping I'm not ruining a $6 lock, although I don't get too upset over that. But anyway, under the triple peak pagoda, it would open, and yeah, no, it's not going to do it for this here either. Lovely. But I do know under the double peak, it did open. It just took a little bit. Well, either way, I think I'm messing up the lock. So here's what I'm going to do. Since I had it apart and a look inside, I'm just going to take the core out and show it to you. There we go. There's the screw. There's that. And there's the core. Yeah, actually I think I am, with my tooling around, I did spread this out a little bit. Uh-oh. Well, either way, not sure how to take it apart, but I don't know if you can see here, but this is a 6-pin core, 6-pin key. I did have a check. Whether it's actually, well, I shouldn't say whether it is. More than likely, based on the cuts, it is probably keyed up for 6. So, I hope you guys can see that, but I'm used to seeing on some of these cheaper locks where they drilled the holes up top here where you can actually just put the key in, spin it around, at least take the key pins out and have a look-see inside, but no actual security pins that I can tell. This feels like a really light core. The machining does not look all that great. Inside the lock, I don't know if you can see that. Well, let me get my flashlight real fast. Maybe it's showing it. But along the sides, I don't know if that's grease or rust. No, it's not grease. It looks like rust. And it's looking like a very crappy machine work as far as what they've done to the inside. And down in here too, it's just not very smooth. I mean, the outside is shiny and smooth enough, but inside, well, very hastily made lock. And let's see where it's made. To be honest, I don't see anywhere on the packaging where it says it's made. But chances are it's a China made. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. Doesn't say here. I don't see anywhere on the lock. Just says hardened, shackled both sides. But chances are this is just a junky China made padlock, so well, bit disappointed in my skills, guys. I really thought that I would have at least a bit of fun with a cheap lock unboxing and out of the package pick, but given what I've done to this core and how it went with trying to get it picked with the triple peak pagoda rake, I don't think I want to do any more to this. Unless it's, I don't know, maybe eventually a pass along to somebody that has a core or anything like that, or knows how to get this open, which I don't see any clips on the back, and I definitely tried at a angle just to see what it would do. I mean, it doesn't even go all the way around, in any direction other than clockwise. Even then, the key at this point is kind of crappy. So, don't know. But it looks like I've got a failure for the video collection. Well, out of multitudes, this one I'm actually going to show. But, like I said, guys, I'm disappointed in myself for this. Figured it'd just be a quick, hey, it's an unbox, or out of the package, and there we go. But I don't know, what do you expect for crappy, junky machining and parts and everything else? Shouldn't have been surprised. Glad I only paid $6, well, $5.99 plus tax, which I think where I bought it put it around $7.50, maybe? Somewhere around in there, but anyway, at least I'm not too upset. So, have a good one all.